Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to illustrate sunflowers using ink and watercolor brush pens. Don't worry if you're not good at drawing because we're gonna do it in like a doodle style, so it should be easy, fun, and appropriate for all levels, especially for beginners. For material, I am going to use Micron pen, pencil, and an eraser. And I also use a collection of my watercolor brush pens. And for today's project, I am going to use the Strathmore mixmedia sketchbook. And now let's get started. Before we can get to the drawing part, we actually need some reference photo. So I will go to my Pinterest and search the keyword for sunflowers, as you can see, and I already saved a couple of photos of sunflowers on my Pinterest boards. And I would choose different photos to draw with different points of views. And as you can see on the screen, the first one, probably the most easiest one, is to draw the front-facing view sunflowers. And on my right side is the photo image of the sunflowers on my iPhone. And to make it easy, I am drawing two circles. The small one is for the stamen in the center, and the big one is to draw the petals. And now I am using the big circle as a guideline to start drawing the petals around. Sunflower has a lot of petals, some petals in the front and some in the back, so I just kind of fill all the petals to fulfill the circle first, and then in between the petals I am going to add some more to represent the petals that sneak behind. I'm not sure if I explained it in the correct ways, but I hope that combining with my on-screen demonstration will make sense to you. And now I am drawing the stems. As you can see, I am drawing 3 stems, so I decided to draw 3 sunflowers, and drawing the stems in advance is the way for me to decide the composition that I want it to be. And the second sunflowers, I wanted to be in the side view, and in particularly it's lean toward to the left side. And I also have the reference photo for this point of view, as you can see on the screen. And for this one, since it have the different in perspective, I will also draw 2 circles, but the small one, it will be closer to the right side, and so the petals on the left side will appear to be longer, and the one on the right side will appear to be shorter. But the shape basically remain the same since we still painting the same type of flowers. So since this is just some sort of doodle project, so no need to make it too complicated, and you don't need to copy exactly like the reference photo. Just look for the big shape and mimic, and maybe just have the better shaped in different directions so that it can look more natural. And for the third one, I choose the one that look down, just like what you see on my iPhone. And for this one, it may appear to be more complicated than the other 2, but as I say, just try to simplify as much as you can. I am not good at drawing either, so I just kind of make it simple for me and make it fun since it's just a doodle. And I also start with 2 circles and try to observe to see where it's located. And in this case, it is closer to the upper part, so that means that part, the petals will appear to be shorter, and on the lower part, the petals will appear to be longer. And now I'm just adding the petals. Of course, the similar shape, but I think that I will try to make it a little bit wonky and in different directions, so it's gonna look more organic. And finally, I am going to add leaves. Since sunflowers is big in size, so their leaves are also big too. So just add a couple of leaves in different places with different sizes and you're done. And next part is probably the easiest one. I'm just gonna use Micron pen. Here I am using size 0.05, a very small and fine line to go over. And after that, I'm gonna use the eraser to erase the pencil lines. For the statement in the center, I'm just adding like little dots and just leave a white space to represent highlight. I kind of like doing this part because it is so relaxing. Like I don't have to think of anything anymore. Just have go over the pencil lines since we already finished the sketch. And finally, I will finish off by adding watercolor brush pens. This is the watercolor brush pen I got from Marshall, and this is the only one on the shelf that I saw at the time, so I decided to give it a try. It is quite affordable too. It's probably about $14 or $16, and it has quite decent number of colors to start with. So for the coloring part, I am picking up two different yellow to color the petals, and for the leaf I'm just gonna use one green, just like you see on the screen here. And later on I decided to add some more colors for the petals, which is the yellowish orange, to add shadow so that the flowers have more depth. And for the stamen, I am using the dark brown color to fill up the area. If you don't have the brush pen, you can totally use the regular watercolor if you want. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Now I'm just gonna continue coloring until it's done. And I really hope that you like this tutorial. It is not very difficult, but I think it can help you improving your drawing skill and also help you to relax when it comes to the coloring part. And now I'm just gonna let you enjoy the rest of the video. Remember that I also have other tons of watercolor tutorials, either flowers or landscape. I will link in the description below. Make sure to check it out if you are interested. And thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy this, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. That would help me a lot. And subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos like this in the future. And I will see you in my next one. Bye.